Do not let a certain incident prevent you from serving God.
Reverend James Nash was a father, husband, veteran, and a man who gave nonstop to his community. I covered Reverend Nash for years here in Houston. He was always there, whether it was a natural disaster or a neighbor in need. From his church, he provided food for those who couldn't afford to eat. He even was instrumental in building affordable homes in Houston to help first-time home buyers. And of course, he was a man of God. He loved the pulpit and serving his community, and he will be missed. Pastor Nash was 87 years young in spirit. Our prayers and blessings to his family. And of course, a hell of a dresser. Joining us to talk about him, Pastor Max Miller and Bishop James Dixon. Man, he will be missed. Incredible guy who just worked on non-stop in the community, constantly giving, constantly working, just incredible. Yeah. What will you remember most about Pastor Nash?
A man of passion, principle, and persistence. Pastor Nash lived his life to make a difference in the lives of others. And there's no doubt about that. I think about the fact this, Isaiah, a legend was among us, and most people didn't realize the value that he was to us while he was here.
Pastor Miller, your thoughts about Reverend Nash?
He preached, first of all, with power and persuasion. Just to hear his voice. Yeah. But he was more than a preacher and a pastor. He was a leader. He was a visionary. He was a neighborhood philanthropist.
There you go.
He was an activist, and even back in the day, it was stated that people had to ask Pastor Nash could they even come to Sunnyside.
You got to check in with it. You got to check in. And of course, very actively involved in politics here in the city of Houston. While he was there in that pulpit, he felt like you had to be involved with the government as well to look after your people.
He was so much more like Jesus in that 90% of his ministry was outside of the pulpit. Yeah. He was passionate in the pulpit, he was devoted as a pastor, but his anointing was just as authentic outside of the building as it was inside. That separated him. And then there are thousands of young people who owe Pastor Nash for their second chances.
Right.
I mean, he never saw you at a dead end. Yeah. He saw your mistake as a detour, and he was able to meet you there and demanded justice for those who were counted out by the system. He never allowed the system to take authority over people unjustly. He was there to argue the case. Even people he didn't know. If he met you, understood you had a problem, somebody got to make the phone call, Pastor Nash would be there. A remarkable human being.
And of course, services will be at your church. Tell us a little bit about that for those who are interested, and is it open to the public?
It is definitely open to the public. Service will be at 10 a.m. on this Saturday. The viewing will start around 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
And we have the information up right there. The viewing is at 9, and services is at 10 a.m.
Yes, sir.
And the name of your church there?
The Mount Hebrew Missionary Baptist Church.
Got it. So if you're interested in going to pay tribute to Reverend Nash, make sure you attend this. What are we losing here, Pastor Miller? What have we lost?
We have lost a giant. We have lost a legend. We have lost a magnanimous leader who always looked out for others. He always encouraged. He was never shilly-shally. He was like the comedy sitcom we used to see, Flip Wilson. What you see was what you gonna get. And that was Pastor Nash. He will be, well, let me not say he will be missed. He's already missed.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir, he is.
And I just feel like he's not getting the credit he deserved. You know, his death was kind of quiet.
I would like to see proclamations. I'd like to see something from the state, from the federal government, recognizing the work that this man did in this community. And I'm just not seeing it yet, unless I'm missing it. And if I missed it, forgive me.
No, Isaiah, you're exactly right. Listen, it's Reverend Bill Lawson, F.M. Williams, it's James Nash, it's Sylvester Turner, it's Sheila Jackson Lee. He fits in that category. He is among the echelon of the greats and the greatest. And I'm like you. Sometimes we think that popularity is equivalent to power. But let me tell you, James Nash was doing more unseen.
You're right.
Than most people have ever done seen. And so I'm glad that you have this feature tonight, and I hope that it picks up. The proclamation should come from the state, the federal government, and the local government, and everyone else who has a platform, because we need his legacy around to inform the rest of us as to what we should do and how to get it done right.
Absolutely. I want a community center, too, while we're at it.
Talk about it.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us here on The Factor, and services are this Saturday.